welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is April, the owner of this channel, Sawali or Sawali. Today, I am going to be DIYing my dream necklace stack because I literally cannot find anything out there that I like. Let me give you some background before we get started with the DIY. Growing up, I was not a huge necklace girly. I'm about to share with you guys something that I'm like very insecure about, which is my shoulders. I'm covering it with my hair. I covered it during my wedding. I'm always covering these babies up. Let me show you. Look at them. Do you see how bad? Like, I don't know how to describe it. I have very, very tight or like overstimulated or overstressed trapezius muscles. I think it's due to, like, I used to be an athlete and I think I put a lot of stress in this area, and this is like 10 plus years of buildup. I didn't work out to build these, they're just there. So when I would buy necklaces, they would all turn into little chokers because I have this elevated bit of muscle, just like pushing it all up. And it makes my neck look really short and etc. I would always try to buy necklaces, but all the cute necklaces that I find are like 14 to 18 inches max, and they all end up like right here, and like that balance is just not cute, I guess. I would try to find like longer ones, but then those are too long. And yeah, so today we are going to DIY our own dream necklace stack. I have my little calcifer bowl right here. So here's what we're doing. I'm trying to keep this as affordable as possible because it just adds up, you know? So I'm using charms and just like things that I've had before. And I also went thrifting and I got a few things to turn into necklaces. So let's do this. Yucky water. Step 2, figure out what charms is gonna go with what chain. So I actually Amazoned some chains. Ideally, I wanted to thrift like even the chains as well, but like I said, it's hard to buy everything at the same length, same color, and I'm not sure exactly what metals those are at the thrift store. So I got these. So all of them I got from Joel Pyre. Apparently they are 18K over gold. I'll put whatever I'm trying to say on the screen. Apparently they're sterling silver. I'm gonna trust it, but let's see what they look like. It's super thin, and it might be a little too thin. I don't know, we'll see. This one should be 24 inches. I think it's really pretty. Next. So this one's the 22 inch. This one's a 20 inch one, and I wanted to do it with this heart. So I actually also bought these so that I didn't have to spend too much more on chains. These are necklace extenders. Oh, I also want to make like a beaded necklace. But we'll just get to that. So let's just get to work. Okay, so I organized all my jump rings into here, and it's just so aesthetic now. So from what I'm seeing, I'm gonna use this color jump ring. I think it matches everything the most. I don't want to simply just put the chain through here because then it's gonna sit on my chest like this. Like like that. And we don't want that. So we're gonna put a jump ring on here and go from there. Make sure that it is secured very well. We don't want this falling off. Then simply going to, if it's big enough, chain it through here. And that's it. First necklace done. Let's just do another simple one. Let's do our little silver heart. I'm gonna get the same colored jump ring. Okay, if you couldn't see before, you're gonna just grab it on one side and then just put some pressure with your thumb and then pull it apart like that. Try not to widen it. It's harder to squeeze it together than going just front and back. So keep that in mind. Don't widen the ring. Okay, and then close the jump ring carefully. Okay, and then you want them to perfectly align like that. Now same thing, let's just string the chain through. Okay. Second one done. So cute. Now let's work on this one. I'm just so excited for it. So the metals on this are not matching that well, but it's okay. So this one actually already has a jump ring, so I'm just gonna use that because I think it's more sturdier than the ones that I have. So this one's easy. We're just gonna string it through like so. Ta-da! Gorgeous. My only concern is this little loopy right here. I'm trying to decide if I want to put something there to make it, you know, like a little dangly. I have these pearls that kind of fell off of things. I don't know, like would that be weird like this? I'm not sure. I'm not good at these things. I don't know. I think for now, I'm just gonna leave it alone because that is something I can always adjust. I'm just really not sure. So we're gonna leave her be. So that is the third necklace done. So I actually was rummaging through my things today and I found this necklace. It's actually a 3-in-1 necklace and I'm like kind of want to take it apart because look at all this like stuff I can use. Like I might actually do it. We shall see. No, I'm gonna do it. So what I'm gonna do is take off the longer ones and keep the smaller chain one, this one, on there. I have these cutters. I'm just gonna cut them off. So this is one of them that I'm gonna take off. We're gonna have to lose a little chain here. Try to be careful. Okay. Okay, awesome. So now I have this on its own as a necklace, which I think is really cute. It might be too short, but that's okay because we have extenders. Now we have extra chains. I like this one. Let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna use a smaller jump ring and just attach it to our charm first. Open up the jump ring, attach it to our charm, and then close the jump ring. This is a smaller jump ring, so it's a little bit stronger than the other one. Okay, there we go. Now we gotta put this clasp on the end of this. So I have this really small jump ring. I'm gonna try to get it into one of the ends here. Oh, I think I got it. Amazing. Okay, now that I got that on to that loop, you're gonna put the lobster clasp on there. Or I guess it's just a regular clasp, not a lobster clasp. And then close that up. Okay. And then that's that. So for the other side, before I put on the other circle, I'm actually gonna put the charm on first because I don't think it's going to fit through there like the other ones. I'm gonna use the same small jump ring and just do the same thing to the other end so that the clasp has something to hook onto. Okay. And now they are able to hook onto each other. And that is, what is this, like our fourth necklace? Amazing. I still have another chain left, so let me put on this charm. Okay, that was necklace 5. I actually want to see what this length is like. I also don't like this little tag on here. That's why I can cut it off. So I'm gonna cut it off. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. I'm just gonna open the jump ring. That off of there. Let's just see this length before we do anything crazy. Honestly, I might leave it because I'm planning on stacking, so it's good to have some that are a little short. This one I didn't do much to it, but this is necklace 6. 6 necklaces in my collection now? Crazy. I love this one, but let me show you how short it is. Like, I don't want that sitting all the way up there. I want it to be like here, you know? That's why we got those necklace extenders. So what you do to extend it, so this is the original necklace. It's right there, the little hole. Wait, no, this one. You just take the lobster clasp on the extender and put it on here. So now when you clip it on, you clip the necklace. Oh. Oop. Now that's too long. Yes. Like, that's cute. That's a cute length. Necklace 7. The last necklace I want to make is a beaded necklace. And these are like super tiny and it's gonna be kind of time consuming, but I don't know, I just feel like I need something really dainty and colorful on here, so we're gonna do that. I just need to pick my colors and then I'll come back. I decided I'm gonna do multicolored, but I'm just gonna sprinkle in some reds into here because this one doesn't have a lot of reds. We're gonna start here. So for this next part, we're not using like metal chains or anything. So we're gonna need a few different things. So we need crimp beads and this like clear string. I'm just gonna start with this longer length and go from there. But let me show you what I'm gonna do to start it. I watched a tutorial. You'd need to get a crimp bead first. I got 2 crimp beads like that. They just look like gold little beads, but later we're gonna use our pliers and like squish them. and you'll see what that's gonna do. So here is my string. This might be a little hard to see because the string is translucent, but I will try my best. But first, you're gonna take the crimp bead and then you're going to put the string through, like so. And then you're going to wrap this end of the string back into here, into the crimp bead, and create a loop like that. Can you see? And then once the loop is to the size that you desired, I don't want it to be too big, so I'm gonna make it that small. Can you see? And then while it's there like that, you're going to crimp it, which means you're just gonna squeeze this metal like so, and it should look like that. See? Now in this moment, you're going to just put in all the beads. I'm going to start beading all these through as best as I can. Okay, this is gonna take me a bit, but I'm just repeating the same thing of putting this on, and I have to fill this whole thing. So I will be right back. Okay, I am back, and this is where we're at. Isn't that beautiful? So now we have to do the same thing to the other side with the crimp bead. So let me do that before I accidentally drop all these, and then I just quit this whole video because I'm so angry at myself and I don't want to do this anymore. This is what I have. Gorgeous. Now we gotta add the finishing touches, which is the jump ring and the clasp. So we're going to use the 2 mini jump rings and the clasp, and we're just gonna put it on these little clear loopies. Can you see? Open the jump ring, put it through the clear transparent loop, put on the clasp, or whatever it's called, I forgot, and then close the jump ring. Ta-da! And then do the same thing to the other side, except there's no clasp, just the jump ring. And that is the beaded necklace. Let's do a little haul. It's the first one, second one, third, fourth, fifth, 6, 7, and 8. Let's try them on. So that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did. I now have 8 new necklaces that I can make a billion combinations to. I highly recommend you all going and trying this because I know you all have some necklaces that are laying around that you don't use anymore. Just go thrift a random bracelet that has some cool charms on it and turn them into something new and give it a new life again. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Bye. One last look.